Spiritual reflections. Do those who have passed on miss us? Many people still see death as an absolute end, but is it really? Does life truly stop when the body does? For those who understand that death is not the end, but simply a transition, other questions begin to emerge. Does the person who passed still think about us? Do they feel it when we cry? Do they also miss the family they left behind? These questions are not a sign of spiritual weakness. They are a reflection of a love that doesn't die, a bond that doesn't break with a final breath. They are questions that come from the soul, and spiritual teachings offer us answers. First, we need to remember life continues. Death doesn't destroy the spirit. It only frees the soul from the physical body, like taking off a suit of clothes that no longer fits. The spirit continues on, conscious and aware, carrying with it all it has experienced, its feelings, thoughts, and affections, as well as a sense of longing. Yes, they miss us, they do, but they feel it in a way that is different from ours. Here that longing hurts. We cry, we suffer, we feel guilt, we get angry. In the spiritual realm, longing doesn't come with despair, it comes with understanding. They know the separation is temporary. They know that true love connects hearts beyond time and space. But do they see us? Do they hear our prayers? Do they sense when we think of them? Yes, they sense it. They feel it. They receive it. Thought is a living force. When you think of someone with love, that feeling reaches them, whether they are embodied or not. When you pray with sincerity, when you send light and peace with an elevated heart, it reaches the spirit you love, like a hug from soul to soul. However, when you give in to despair, anger, and sadness, that kind of vibration is also perceived. This is why our spiritual helpers ask us to cultivate thoughts of love, gratitude, and peace, even in the midst of our longing. If you have lost someone, know this: that person is still alive, more alive than ever, and they are likely closer to you than you can imagine. In the spiritual realm, true bonds don't break. In fact, they grow stronger. And with spiritual readiness and divine permission, reunions happen in dreams, through intuition, or in spiritual encounters during sleep. They come, they hold us in a silent embrace. They inspire and strengthen us, even when we don't realize it. And what about how they feel? Yes, they also feel longing, but it's a sweet, serene kind of longing. They feel it because they know that everything that is true is never lost. They feel love and gratitude. They feel peace when we are able to move forward with courage. That's why the best way to honor someone who has passed on is not with endless tears. It's not with guilt or despair. It's by living well. It's by doing what they would want us to do. Be happy, do good, and evolve. And never forget, the pain of separation is human. But the certainty of reunion is divine. Death can silence a voice, but it can't silence love. The body may depart, but the spirit remains, continues, and walks on, and waits with tenderness and light for the day of reunion. And that day will come, not as an end, but as a new beginning, because in the heart of time, in God's great plan, no one is ever truly lost. If this message touched your heart, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who needs comfort, hope, or spiritual guidance. You could be the instrument that God uses to light up someone's life. Feel free to leave a comment about how these words made you feel. Do you also feel that a loved one is still walking beside you? If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel to keep receiving reflections that light up the soul. And hit that like button so this message can reach more people. Turn on the notification bell so you don't miss our next videos. Because together, with faith, love, and courage, we will continue our journey, moving toward a reunion with those we love. May the peace of Christ be with you until the next video.